Well, hello again. Good that you could make it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And really some exciting stuff today. The blog, written blog, the corresponding blog that accompanies the daily video is the daily written blog. And in that, we're talking about how to motivate people. But before we get into that, let me just share my typing results. Today we had a whopping 35 words per minute at 5.0 error percentage. So coming along. I think we're steady in the mid 30s. It's been what, 21 days? Yeah, so I think we've had enough time to establish a baseline, so we'll see how it goes from here. We just have to continue practicing steadily, and we should be meeting with some well, now there's an alarm. Hold on just a sec, would you? Now, why would I go and take the time, not stop the video, and do that? Well, I didn't plan it, but since it did happen, since the alarm did go off, let me just share with you one of the things that I've discovered that works well for me. Might not work well for you, and that's fine, but it does for me. I'll share it, and you can do with it whatever you choose. And what I've done is I've gone to the internet, I've downloaded a timer that sits right on the desktop, and I can program it to go off at various intervals. I can either have it go as a countdown timer, I can have it to go off at a specific day and time. Various setup options are afforded me, and what that particular alarm is an hourly alarm that goes off, and then with the alarm I can write in a little note, and the note that I've put there says something to the effect, are you on track? Are you it's just a little reminder. The alarm goes off, it catches my attention, I have to go over to turn it off, a little message there that says, are you on track, or, what are you doing? So, every hour I have a reminder to, that I'm supposed to be about something, that I'm supposed to be doing something, that I have a purpose, that I have a goal, and realizing how easily I can be distracted. Such a thing for me is a help. It might be an annoyance for you or somebody else, but for me it's a help. It's a tool, and so there you have it. Do with as you wish. Let's see, we've got a few minutes here. Oh, let's talk briefly about today's blog, written blog, and how to motivate people. Probably the single most motivator, best motivator, is for the motivator to be a person of action, that they themselves, he or she, is not only busy. Now, of course, action, you could be doing anything and be thought of as being active, but specifically as regards building this business, me, mine, and you, yours, we don't want to just be busy. We don't want to be busy for busyness sake. We don't we don't have a lot of time, don't have endless resources, perhaps. Certainly if you're maybe just getting started, if you're like me, a little on the older side, you're not getting any younger. So we want to be busy doing these specific things that actually work, that take us closer to our goals and get us there in the quickest and, to the extent possible, easiest way possible. And now, you and I, coming into this thing new, maybe you're like me, you don't know anything about this network marketing thing, multi-level marketing, sales, what have you. But we can spend a lot of time trying to figure this stuff out for ourselves. Or what we can do is we can find somebody who's proven an ability to do these things and do them well, and who is willing to teach them, and then we just simply follow what it is that they have to say. And this is especially true if this individual or these individuals have a vested interest in our success. And that's precisely what we have here at Empower Network, at Big Idea Mastermind, which is a team of individuals within the Empower Network greater company. And these individuals, they while they certainly don't need us on some level, they have a demonstrated ability to go out and do and perform and make and earn and provide for their families, but it helps them. I'm sure it makes them feel better, or certainly not feel badly, that others are being successful as a result of their work and their efforts. But it helps them, helps their business model, to the extent that they can show that those who are in their business are being successful, to the extent that they can show that that's happening, to the extent that they can show that that's happening more than what's happening in other companies. It's to that extent that that they're just a better company overall. I think, certainly in that arena. And so I would encourage you, certainly if you're new, or even if you've come from other places that perhaps you've not been so successful. Maybe those companies have not been so successful. Maybe they have been, but maybe you've not. But here's your chance. Start all over. Start anew. Just settle down and take to heart whatever it is that's being told you, and do that. Do that for 6 months. Do that for a year, and then maybe after that time you can start being a little more creative. Okay, but go with the proven plan, and get some experience, get some cash flow, get some something solid up underneath you before you start trying to tweak things. Okay. Again, I appreciate you being here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, please do take care. Bye.